Anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. No flicker bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team. I know send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't wanna hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking.
I'm Todd Grisham, and what a stunning venue. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. Perhaps the greatest heavyweight of all time, the Brown Bomber Joe Louis. He's 6'2" tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business. And across the ring from him, Alexander Usyk, 6'3", and 198-centimeter reach.
Todd, this is well...
Joe Louis. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of...
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I...
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Lands with that right uppercut. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Big Ukrainian in big trouble. But somehow weathered the storm.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter shot. Bro, wait a minute. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than have to.
Usyk! How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Misses with the straight left. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Do you believe this? Beautiful counter punch. Well, we know they've have got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges...
On to the second round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That didn't never happen.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win this. Whoa, wait a minute! We've never seen Alexander Usyk hurt like this before. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Swing and a miss with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Get your boxing back together. Listen, these 3 shots, keep smart. Relax now. I don't want you to load. Step in the back, all right? Good. Come on, you're switching up. You got complacent. This fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there and win this round. Yeah, there.
Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Posted for this entire fight, and now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tough
Straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused.
That's the way. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then...
That jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's...
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Don't worry about that.
You out. Great work.
On to the third. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the sense of the comeback.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. just missed with that hook. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one's dare do anything out of turn.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? No rest for the weary. Beautiful counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tight, this can be the loneliest.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Usyk. How are they still standing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Joe Louis in trouble. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Good work, that's it. No, just get your breath back. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're letting back in. Shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think of...
Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again. Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you. Now, come on. You're way better than that.
Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out. Great work.
Please, man. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out.
No free shots. Keep smart. Good man, good man. Just say...
Mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on.
Good work out there. The job's working nice.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal. Back at it in round 4. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Misses with the straight left. Swing and a miss with that jab. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Usyk might go down here. What an upset! Now they're right back into the fray.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
And the big cat goes down. Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty tight display. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Big round, now relax. Relax now. I don't want to touch back and have that jab back. Boxing, he's smart. He should be taken out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
He's only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get a jab back. It's boxing.
On to the fifth we go. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. He'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
The Brown Bomber in some trouble. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change that habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Both men step back for just a moment. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. Disaster averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But
it looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
can make or break a fighter.
Get focused, but you're not. Nice round. Good round. I like
like that to happen. Good man, good man.
You've been coasting for this entire fight, and now you've laid back.
Absolute bear. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up.
Out there, take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your...
Let's start the sixth. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff him.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? That counter punch caught him clean. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Keep smart. Good work out there. The job's...
There's the bell to start round 7. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship round.
So it's onward and upward after a...